Kat Duff, The Secret Life of Sleep. In The Secret Life of Sleep, author Kat Duff explores the mysteries surrounding sleep and how our bodies traverse through the various stages and states. From discovering the elusive asleep switch to examining cultural and historical differences in sleep patterns, this book summary delves deep into the world of sleep, providing an overview of the scientific and cultural aspects. Get ready to be enlightened on how our bodies transition between sleep and wakefulness, the significance of REM and slow-wave sleep, and the importance of sleep in maintaining our cognitive, emotional, and physical well-being.
The science of sleep. What happens as we fall asleep? The answer lies in a group of neurons called the sleep switch, located in the hypothalamus, a brain region that controls metabolic processes. These neurons release a chemical called adenosine triphosphate, which depletes over the course of the day, making us increasingly tired until we fall asleep. Other chemicals accumulate during sleep until they reach a tipping point, causing us to wake up. The transitional states of hypnagogia and hypnopompia are where we may gain insight or feel inspired, and these states were used by artists and inventors such as Salvador Dali and Thomas Edison to inspire their work. Sleep across cultures. Sleep habits vary greatly across cultures, with Westerners having a standardized routine while non-Westerners often engage in co-sleeping and fluid sleeping patterns. Co-sleeping has positive effects on children's development and resilience, and children who share a bedroom with their parents are likely to be happier and more independent. Sleep is a universal human activity, yet the way we do it varies greatly across cultures. Studies show that even chronic insomniacs experience microsleep, which is a small burst of sleep lasting from less than a second to 30 seconds. In the Western post-industrial world, people tend to have a standardized sleep routine, with each individual sleeping in their own room for a chunk of time, while non-Westerners often have more fluid sleeping patterns, sleeping in bouts and engaging in co-sleeping. Co-sleeping, the practice of children sleeping within an arm's reach of family members, is still a normal practice in some cultures and has been found to have a positive effect on children's development and resilience. In contrast, the Anglo-Saxon tradition of teaching children to sleep alone has been found to make them hypersensitive and hurt their resilience. Studies across cultures have found that children who share a bedroom with their parents are likely to be happier, more cooperative, more confident, and more independent when they grow older than children who sleep alone. A guide to understanding sleep. Sleep is much more than just a state of unconsciousness. It is a vital aspect of our lives that impacts our physical and mental well-being. This article delves into the science behind sleep and the two primary forms of sleep, rapid eye movement, REM, and slow-wave sleep, SW. While REM is essential for learning and consolidating memories, SW is our most restorative form of sleep that helps us burn fat and rejuvenate. As we age, the amount of SW sleep we get lessens, which can lead to physical and cognitive decline. Hence, it is crucial to prioritize sleep and recognize its significance in our lives. Better sleep, better life. Sleep deprivation is widespread and harmful. Not getting enough sleep affects our immune system, performance, and cognitive functions. A study shows that a lack of sleep is equivalent to being drunk. Dividing sleep into two parts can help tremendously. Changing societal values and artificial lighting also affect our sleep patterns and can be modified to achieve better sleep quality. Sleep is a fundamental aspect of our lives that has a direct influence on our health and well-being. Unfortunately, many people struggle with sleep difficulties. According to the National Science Foundation, a considerable number of Americans have trouble sleeping at night. Sleep deprivation is responsible for numerous harmful effects on both the brain and body. Lack of sleep can lead to poor cognitive performance, reduce the ability to evaluate situations or respond to stimuli, compromise immunity, and increase stress hormones. A week of only 4 to 5 hours of sleep, which is not uncommon for many people, impairs cognitive performance as much as being slightly drunk. One approach to improving sleep is dividing it into two parts. Participants in a study by psychiatrist Thomas A. Ware settled into 9-hour sleep spread over 12 hours by spending 14 hours in darkness every night for a month. With this approach, participants alternated between sleep and several hours of waking time between bouts. This divided model of sleep seems to support the production of the sleep-assisting hormones, melatonin, and prolactin. Another approach is changing societal values around the significance of sleep, treating it as a worthwhile activity rather than a necessary evil. Our natural circadian rhythms are disrupted by artificial light, particularly from daily gadgets such as computers and phones. Melatonin is only produced at night and aids sleep, therefore, looking at screens until late at night prevents the secretion of this hormone and leads to insomnia. By limiting exposure to artificial light, particularly blue light, we can improve our sleep quality and reset the body's natural clock. Improving sleep quality is an essential aspect of maintaining mental and physical health. Dividing sleep, changing attitudes towards sleep, and limiting exposure to artificial light sources can all help achieve better sleep quality. Walking between two worlds. Have you ever experienced difficulty in distinguishing your dreams from reality? This dreamy book summary explores how cultures interpret this division, how sleep and waking states intertwine and connect, and how the line between them is not always clear-cut. The Central American Mayans view waking and sleeping as walking with a foot in each world. Hindu Upanishads believe that sleep is more real than our waking life, while African traditions see sleep as a way to commune with the dead and receive advice. But the reality is that distinguishing between sleep and waking is complicated, as our daily worries sometimes seep into our dreams and vice versa. Research conducted by a physiologist from the University of Wisconsin in 2008 suggests that sleep can occur in some parts of the brain while other parts remain awake, with groups of neurons shifting in and out of sleep mode in an unpredictable way. Therefore, distinguishing between the different states of sleep and wakefulness may take longer and be more complicated than previously thought. In conclusion, this book's summary muses on how cultures have interpreted the division between waking and sleeping, and how neurophysiological research unravels the complex interplay between these states. Sleep your way to better memory and emotional health. Getting enough sleep is essential for our cognitive, physical, and emotional well-being. Sleep improves memory consolidation, aids in problem solving, and even helps us cope with emotional trauma. During sleep, our brain strengthens newly formed memories and weakens neural connections that we rarely use, leading to an improvement in memory and cognitive performance. Additionally, sleep highlights our anxieties and helps us process experiences more effectively. As dream expert Rosalind Cartwright demonstrated, our dreams can act like rehearsals for recovery, especially for those experiencing emotional trauma. Therefore, it's essential to prioritize getting enough sleep daily. Unveiling the secrets of dreaming. Did you know we all dream, even if you don't remember? The frequency of remembering your dreams is owed to many factors such as attitude, personality, sleep quality, and length. To remember your dreams better, take note of what you feel upon waking up and record them ASAP. Carl Jung categorized dreams into two types: big dreams, which are life-changing, and little dreams, which are mundane and forgettable. Social jet lag and sleep inertia. Our biological rhythms are often at odds with our busy daily routines, resulting in social jet lag and sleep inertia. Social jet lag is when our internal clocks and actual sleep schedules disagree, leading to a host of health issues. Sleep inertia refers to the difficulty of waking up and can impair mental function even after we're up. Do you struggle to get out of bed in the morning? Do you often feel tired and fatigued even after a full night's sleep? According to chronobiologist Till Renneberg, you might be suffering from social jet lag. Our natural biological rhythms, known as our circadian body clocks, determine everything from our sleep cycles to our appetite, hormones, and immune system. However, our modern lifestyle, which often involves working late or irregular hours, can disrupt these rhythms, leading to a host of health problems. But social jet lag isn't the only culprit behind our morning drowsiness. Sleep inertia, the struggle of getting out of bed, can also impair our cognitive function even after we're awake. The brain takes time to adjust to the waking state, with some regions activating more slowly than others. Research shows that memory, manual dexterity, and decision-making can be impaired by sleep inertia, sometimes to a level comparable to being legally intoxicated. It's time to take our sleep more seriously and prioritize our biological rhythms. Too much social jet lag and sleep inertia can lead to chronic fatigue, digestive issues, weight gain, and even increase the risk of cancer. By understanding how our bodies work and making small lifestyle adjustments like sticking to a regular sleep schedule, we can wake up feeling refreshed and energized every day.
In conclusion, The Secret Life of Sleep unravels the myriad complexities of sleep, showing us the significance of our nightly journey through various stages and states, as well as cultural and historical perspectives on sleep patterns. Sleep is a crucial component of our cognitive, emotional, and physical well-being. It helps consolidate memory, aids emotional healing, and supports healthy cognitive performance. The book also sheds light on the effects of social jet lag and sleep inertia on our daily lives and highlights the importance of understanding and adapting to our body's natural rhythms. Reinforcing the need for quality sleep, this thought-provoking summary reminds us that, as the Irish say, sleep is better than medicine.